And that's what happened. Kelley started to go into the wrong kind of stuff. He didn't need that.
He got into Naz's world. Has an outstanding right hand. First hard punch of the fight is a straight right hand.
You don't want to get out there waiting.
Hamed is a puzzle that Kelley is unable to solve. But down goes the Prince on Kelley's first serious landed punch. Second time in his career he's been down.
Now they will get a good, powerful right jab by Kelley.
Strong jab. Backs Nasim up. Nasim in the ropes. And one of the things that could happen would be that the Prince was exposed as a fraud. Kelley.
Yeah, I think the last knockdown was fluke.
Kelley was down.
The knockdown, the apparent knockdown of Kelley ruled a slip. Hard right hand inside by Kelley.
I think the mistake he made.
There we saw it. Let's go.
And Kelley gets out of his boxing stance and decides to go to war.
It's at his advantage to stay wild. Drop your hand, make this guy wait for you.
Kelley lands a hard chopping left and another. Nasim seemingly beginning to weather. Ducks from side to side, trying to get away from punches. Takes a hard left from Kelley there. And lands a hard right hand of his own. Pointed out, that's another thing Phil Borges said. He said, my man has the better jab and the longer reach.
Break through Kelley's guard.
They trade right hands. Kevin's was the harder of the two. Good left uppercut by Prince Nasim. Right hand lands again as well. He sure does. Nasim lands a couple power punches. Kelley lands a hard left hand. Kelley misses with the right and misses wildly with the right. They trade in short bursts and flurries. Nasim landing more accurately in this round than has been the case before, but taking some leather in return. Down goes Kelley. Both fighters down twice in the fight.
Ooh, a good
Blistering right hand by Hamed. Kelley a little slow to respond here.
You got to be careful mixing up with Kelley because he can fight.
And that's going to be ruled a knockdown. And the Nasim advocates in the crowd boo that. Hard left hand by Kelley. And a right hand shot. Leaping right hand by the Prince.
Ooh.
And a hard left.
Whoa!
6, 7, 8, 9. He's got a half a minute, and he is definitely hurt. And the fight is over.
George, this was like your fight with Ron Lyle. Gunslinger against gunslinger.
Boy, this guy's got power all in his hand. He's not putting his body into it, just hand speed.
That was the first Prince Nasim knockdown of Kelley in that round. Then here's the Prince going down.
I don't really think that was a knockdown. I think that this guy stooped so low, he has a tendency to touch his hands down to the canvas.
Well, if his glove grazes the canvas, the referee is within his rights to rule it a knockdown, and Benji Esteves did. And then that stunning left hand, and Kelley unable to get up from that left hand. He couldn't beat the count.
The winner and still the undefeated WBO featherweight champion of the world, Prince Nassim Hammed.